Welcome to the African Food Adventure, where we will join our host, Roger Zoa, as he learns the different ways of preparing African cuisine. Our first stop, Victoria Falls. We're on the Zambezi River, home to the most unique and very advanced surviving reptile, the Nile crocodile. The length of this cold-blooded animal, when measured in feet, is similar to the distance between its nose and its eyes, when measured in inches. Most of the croc's meat is in its tail, which is usually heavier than the rest of its body. Crocs eat gravel to even out the weight between their tail and upper body. This is because when they go for a long time without eating, they have to resort to converting fat stored in their upper bodies. Apart from evening out the weight, the stones also assist in digestion. What's interesting is that despite having all these teeth, crocodiles don't chew their food. They simply rip it into chunks that they can easily swallow. They digest every part of a carcass, from the bones to the hooves. So, soon we'll be off to the kitchen to join Roger and Chef Charles as they prepare some croc tail.
And now for a true African delicacy, crocodile tail. We've already cut our crocodile tail and Chef Charles is going to marinate it for us. Charles?
I've got my crocodile tail here.
This is such a lovely piece of flesh. Just take a look at it. It's got a hard bone in the center. Must be part of the spinal cord, hey Chef?
Yes, it is.
Right.
I'm going to add salt to the tail. Add the crushed black pepper. Touch of Dijon mustard. After having added my Dijon mustard, I'm going to add the finely chopped garlic.
I find garlic is a very common thing to use when cooking. And this is simply because when it comes to the flavor of food, I think it does a very good job in enhancing the taste.
It really does. It really does. This is why I am adding the garlic too to my crocodile tail, because it is going to enhance the taste and the flavor of crocodile tail. Some oil.
Now, how long would you leave this in a marinade before you actually cook it?
4 to 5 hours in the fridge. Then by the time we cook this, it will be nice and rich and it will have taken a very good flavor.
I see.
I'm adding this herb here. This is a fresh herb called sweet basil.
Sweet basil.
Yes. This is my sweet basil. Chopping it up finely.
I can smell that basil.
Sweet basil.
Oh,
yeah. It's very nice. It's a very, very nice fresh herb. Now I am going to add this soy sauce. They are my soy sauce.
Now, do you massage this marinade into the nicely cut crocodile?
I'm just going to leave it like that. Shake it a bit before I put it into the fridge. Wrap it up with cling wrap. Then the flavor is in there. It's being absorbed. This is red wine. I'm going to add this.
Chef, red wine is normally associated with red meat.
Okay.
And evidently the crocodile is white meat.
Okay.
Why red wine?
For a change, but it won't make any big difference.
I see.
It won't make any big difference. It will still enhance the taste of the dish.
So this is just out of preference?
Yeah, this is out of preference, yes. A little bit of pepper, white crushed pepper.
Quite a bit of pepper that's gone in.
Yes, that's Okay. There is the marinated crocodile tail.
Fantastic. And all we do is we put this away for the next 5 hours and we're ready for dinner.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Great.
But while the croc is still being marinated, perhaps first let's explore this world-famous hotel we're in and find out a bit about its history. The Victoria Falls Hotel is the oldest in the Victoria Falls town. In it you will find plenty of fascinating historical photographs. This is a picture of the statue of David Livingstone. It was Livingstone who gave the falls their name in honor of his queen, the 19th century monarch Victoria. In turn, he was honored with the erection of a bronze statue at the spot from which he first saw the falls. This spectacular site was inaccessible until the laying of railway line that was expected to link Cape Town, South Africa's and the African continent's southernmost city, with Cairo, Egypt, in the northernmost part of the continent. Although the Cape to Cairo track was never to be completed, the magnificent Victoria Falls Hotel remained an important railway stop. The hotel is a standing monument of the region's history. The Victoria Falls are carved out of the Great Zambezi River, the fourth longest river in Africa. The breathtaking falls are 880 meters above sea level and are about halfway between the source of the Zambezi in northwestern Zambia and its final outflow into the Indian Ocean near Chinde in Mozambique. In the flood season of the upper Zambezi reaches, some 545 million liters of water cascade down the vertical chasm in a minute. The falls are divided into 5 segments. The Devil's Cataract, the Main Falls, the Horseshoe Falls, the Rainbow Falls, and the Eastern Cataract, all ranging between 61 meters and 128 meters in depth, and collectively are twice as high as the Niagara Falls and 1.5 times as wide. The force with which the water plunges onto the basalt rock below, sending clouds of spray to heights of 500 meters into the sky, have earned the falls the name Mose or Tunya in the local Tonga language, meaning the smoke that thunders. Along the lip of the falls is a subtropical rainforest, a result of the spray.